It seems like almost a lifetime ago, but there was a time in my life when I worked at a music store, and one of the things that I did a lot, was deal with used instruments. My specialty was guitars. That's one of the reasons why I make them, why I love them. But I bought and sold for the company all sorts of things: pianos, keyboards, drums, you name it. I remember this one time, this gentleman comes in with a keyboard that he thought was worth a lot of money. And when I expressed to him that the keyboard was not really that valuable, which is something that happens with synths, they go out of fashion, and new keyboards with new software are is what people want. He was almost offended, as if I was trying to scam him. And of course, I showed him, what listings on the internet look like and all this stuff. But he just felt like I was trying to be dishonest. I remember that day a story my father told me, and it's a story that I think I can use, or I've used a bunch of times, to explain this notion that we have of value of things. Because a lot of philosophies try to come up with a way to give value to an asset, a commodity, an item, and most of them sound pretty good on paper, but they don't work in reality. And I wanted to put that in the video because I think it's a cool little story. The story goes something like this. Let's say there's a guy named Larry, and he has this old horse that he's thinking about selling. He needs the money because, things are not going well right now. And that is the only thing he can think of that he could sell to get out of the hole. He tells his friends that he's going to sell his old horse, a horse that he loves dearly and a horse that he believes is very, very valuable. And the friends mock him a little bit and ask him how much does he really think he's going to get for the horse. He looks at this horse with all the love in the world, because it's been with him for 20 something years, and says that he's sure that he can get $1 million for the horse. It's a fair price. The friends, of course, laugh. They think he's not being serious, but he corrects them and says that he is. And not only that, that it's gonna be easy to sell the horse. A couple of weeks go by, and the horse is still tied in front of the property with a sign that says $1 million. And of course, there's been no bidders. And the friends are beginning to worry about the mental health state of their friend Larry. He's losing his marbles after all. He thinks he can sell the horse for $1 million. 2 more weeks go by, and finally the horse is gone. The two friends are driving by the property and see the tree where the horse was tied empty. No more horse available. So they walk inside, surprised, thinking that maybe Larry came to his senses, lowered the price, and sold the horse for a reasonable amount. Surprised to find out that Larry says that he sold the horse for $1 million, that he was able to get full asking price. The friends are dumbfounded. They can't believe somebody would pay $1 million for that horse. One of the friends, though, still hesitating, still doubtful that Larry's telling the whole truth, asks Larry, how did he get paid? Was it check? Was it cash? The friend was even thinking maybe he got scammed with one of those fake checks. And Larry turns around and says, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to get scammed like that with a check that has no funds. I exchanged my $1 million horse for those two dogs over there, $500,000 each.